Hello, Gemini Cancer Cusp. How are you? Welcome to Told As Love. If this is your first time here, I hope you like and subscribe. Share it with a friend. I'm not gonna take up too much time because this is already like my second time going through this because I started to ramble too much and then I lose track of what I'm thinking about because I'm a Gemini and I go off on this tangent and I'm like, what the fuck was the point to begin with? Like I'm doing right now. Gemini Cancer Cusp, thanks so much for coming. I was not going to be doing a message for you, but I have a strong feeling there is a message here. I also have a strong urge to do a Leo reading, so maybe you're dealing with a Leo or you have Leo in your chart. You are my highest viewers, and I thank you so much, Gemini Cancer Cusp. If you can check out your sun sign, whether it's Gemini or Cancer, and then the other signs in your chart, viewing the channel, the videos helps my channel grow, and I really appreciate it. Maybe I'll post, I've been thinking about it, posting some pictures of where I was last night, but I went to a concert to see one of my favorite groups, and who I ran into last night is a chunk of why I was like, I think there's a message here that I need to get out. And as soon as I started thinking about it and writing things down, it was like, oh shit, this is something that I need to make a message about, even though I really would like to get back more into a groove of everyone evenly getting their readings, because man, I'm feeling really bad for like Taurus and Virgo and Aries because they are not getting as many readings. Oh shit. Okay. If you'd like to book a reading, my information for that is in a video, and I just posted a few days ago, and you can email me at toldaslovetarot@gmail.com to schedule something. I am accepting payment and donations and gifts at my Venmo and Cashapp, and thank you. It is reason to celebrate when I see a donation and gift, and I'm very, very thankful. I'm trying to roll with the music. I'm having more windows open than usual because it's July 3rd, and who the hell is going to be out doing anything on July 3rd? Everybody's partying. Which I've been doing the past few days, and that's why your girl's been like, this is my first reading in a few days. I'm like feeling juiced up and ready to rock, as I like to say. So here we go. Gemini Cancer Cusp. Share it with a friend. Check out the other signs in your chart. Email me, leave comments, subscribe. Everything. Happy 4th of July. There is a big emphasis on Gemini Cancer feeling very accepted. Something, or you are accepting something is happening and you are going to have to accept this, or you're accepting it now. It could literally be accepting something, but I felt it was acceptance, like you were feeling accepted where you were or who you were with. Maybe seeing someone you haven't seen in a while and you anticipated, or they anticipated, an attitude coming from each other, but there's actually this feeling of acceptance and like, come hither, like come here, be part of this. It may be uncomfortable. This could be for someone you're dealing with, and they like, it makes them feel uncomfortable because they're not used to feeling so accepted. Or they're just surprised by the feeling, or that could be you. You have this feeling of acceptance, and it's almost kind of hard for you to, I want to say accept. It's kind of hard for you to like wrap your brain around that, like these many people want you there. They have accepted you. You are accepted. This could be at an event. This could be like just thinking about your family. Something about the word acceptance and accepted. Maybe you're being accepted by your family. Maybe you're like, for years, you were someone who went to the beat of their own drum and was just like your parents' wild child who is a little different than everybody else in the family, who goes to Grateful Dead concerts like she did yesterday by herself, all dressed up. It was my first Dead show, and it's part of this. Who I ran into there is part of this message, and the acceptance I felt there, though. Like, I was dressed like a fucking crazy lady, because that's how they do in the Deadland, the Deadheads. And it was great. I felt great. People told me I looked great, and I was promoting my channel. I promoted Told As Love at my car, in the back window of my car, on the shirt, the wicked awesome tie-dye shirt I made. I had on the back, find me on YouTube, Told As Love Tarot. I've gone down a subscriber since yesterday. So I don't think it worked. But I know people were looking. And you know what? It's having the balls to accept that this is where I'm going, and this is where I want to invest, and this is what I'm doing. There could be someone, a Gemini Cancer cusp, having to tell people, like, this is what I'm doing. You have to accept it. Okay. Something about growing up, or wanting to grow up, feeling like you're growing up, going through something that is making you, forcing you to grow up. You could be apologizing to someone, or you could be receiving an apology. There's a Gemini Cancer cusp who has, or is, leaving behind people, habits, I wish I shut the window behind me, but I'm not going to do it now. I think this was like, where I say leaving behind habits, I mean like, it could be like smoking, drinking, whatever, but I think of like gossiping, and I just heard entertaining. Maybe it's like entertaining things that you know aren't good for you. Like you're just, you're leaving behind. It felt very like codependent habits. Honestly, I felt like the dependence of someone who used to rely on being a gossip or knowing things and being in the know and being the person to share the gossip or whatever. Like, people could come to you for the gossip, or used to come for the gossip, and you had like this chip on your shoulder that you knew everything. Well, I think there's someone who's grown up and has left behind those kind of habits. Someone may have asked you about something, or they just assumed you'd know because of this, and you don't, because you grew up and you're just like, it's not me anymore. I don't know what to tell you. This could be, like I was saying with entertaining people, this could be fighting for, or just putting in way too much effort for something or someone, or it could be a place or a job even too, but like not fighting for anything or any place. It's like letting things come as they may, taking what comes. I got a message of, you leave a really good impression, even if you don't think so. This goes back to someone who may have found like this acceptance from people that you didn't think that you'd have, because you thought you'd left a bad impression, or you thought the time spent together is bad in their eyes, or they thought you were a villain or a bad person or something, and it's not. You're discovering, or have discovered, it's not that at all. You've left a really great impression on someone, or groups of people. People could be talking about you, praising you, and you'd have no idea. there's one last message here about, and these are so generic, but there's something to it. I heard we all need people who don't agree. Now, you could be the person who doesn't agree with someone, and they need you. They need you to have the balls to disagree with them, okay? Or there are people in your circle or people you're encountering, or you may have this attitude of like, if you don't agree with me, that I'm getting rid of you. But we all need people who don't agree with us, because their opposing view and opposing opinion offers two things. It either strengthens your own view that they disagree with, and once you hear why they're disagreeing or whatever, and you're like, no, that just strengthens my convictions, or it's protective and saves your ass this opposing opinion that we all need to have and listen to before we make decisions, before we make moves. Opposing opinion can be something that's protecting you from yourself. Okay? What do I mean by this? Having a good friend that you know is going to tell you the truth, who they might be respectful. They may not just be like out here making you feel like shit, telling you what to do, but if you asked them for their advice, and if their opinion opposed yours, it's listening to that person still, though. Playing devil's advocate, considering their point of view. Maybe there's someone here who has like shut people off who don't agree with them. Or maybe there's someone here who needs to do that. You don't have to listen to the opposing opinion. I feel like this has to do with actions, relationships, future investments. This is someone saying like, are you really gonna quit your job to pursue that hobby or career? Like, are you really gonna do that? Like, they're the opposing opinion, and it's either going to protect you from doing something that, yeah, in the long run you shouldn't do this, or it's gonna strengthen your desire to fulfill what you're doing and follow it, because they don't see the vision, or they don't see they just don't see what you see. Someone needs a massage, or just booked a massage, or wants to go for a massage. If it resonates, let me know, Gemini, Cancer cusp, as always. I hope you're happy, healthy, and well. I hope you have a happy, healthy, and safe 4th of July. Even though I was out last night for music, after this, I think I'm gonna go out and listen to the Grateful Dead cover band. So much Grateful Dead. I literally was a hippie in another life. This is jumping out at me, this one. Let's see. Con person. Rose tinted glasses. I will fight to avoid accountability or owning up to my wrongs. I'm so attracted to you physically, mentally, spiritually. I've smiled in your face whole while I've been talking shit about you behind your back. Move on. So I'm seeing right off the bat a lot of red and orange and black and gray, and it's making me think of fire. So someone could have had a fire, or this is dealing with a fire sign, a Leo, Sagittarius, or Aries. Someone with a heavy placement. Superficial, pretentious, you're magical, bullying due to issues, insecurities. I only see you as a friend. It won't work. Believe in yourself. Superficial, pretentious. I feel like there's someone here who was attracted to a person, friends with a person, connected to a person who was not really their friend, was not really there on their side. And it's really sad. That's sad to me. I feel like if and when you've tried to confront this person, you could have been, all right, you could have been the opposing view for this person, the opposing opinion, and they didn't listen. They fought to avoid accountability, or they were the opposing opinion and you fought to avoid accountability. This is so fucked up. I see this in a few ways. All right, this is someone that you have dated or are dating or never dated but knew well, and there was a strong attraction between the two of you, and one or both of you like talks a lot of shit behind their back when their name is mentioned. They're a con person. They're not your friend. They're not your person. A con person, while it's saying I've smiled in your face whole while I've been talking shit about you behind your back. This is giving me a like secret vibe, like someone who's a superficial, pretentious person who's big on looks, maybe even money. Who has an attraction here but wants to keep it on the low and quiet so nobody knows anything. And if your name or their name is mentioned, there's actually like who, her, like what, him, like response, because they're conning. This person could be cunning. This person could be coming. Maybe they're coming to you, but they're cunning because they're a con. This person, I feel like either you have them thinking that you are so attracted to them and you're not, it's like you're not, or they have you thinking like they are so attracted but they're not. I feel like the big message here, oh, I'm hearing discern, discern, discern. Like, don't give your cup of love to just anybody. It has to be healthy. But this message with this right here is move on. Move on, move on, move on. I feel like this could be someone who's dated in the spring, summer, and then into the fall, and then it ends. Like a summer romance, maybe. Okay. The Empress reversed. Ten of Pentacles reversed. The Hermit. Virgo energy. And then the Six of coins. Pentacles. Reversed. A lot of earth energy here. She could be dealing with, I was going to say a hermit. Someone who likes to stay home a lot and stay in a lot, and it's just, I'm getting, okay, I'm getting heavy mommy issues. I hate to word it like that, but someone who's has like family issues, has childhood wounds, and they just prefer to be alone. I see someone looking at like their laptop or a screen or like an iPad, like they're just, someone who likes to be alone. I have a feeling too of like there's a connection here, but like not wanting to admit to it or address it or talk about it. Yeah. It's like these two people actually get along, but when it's talked about or it's not talked about, and then someone's left wondering like, what the fuck? But you made me feel like I was a kid again. Is it because I didn't tell you that? Or did I tell you, wow, I haven't felt like this in a long time. You make me feel like a kid again. That got me kicked out because someone here has like issues with wanting to be alone. And I think it has to do with either a divorce, maybe their parents divorced, maybe they are divorced, but there was a split from a female. Maybe you're divorced. I see someone who lost a lot of money or has lost an investment, a whole investment to their mother or a female figure. It could be your wife, could be your mother, it could be your sister. I feel like if there was a split here or separation between you and this Empress, this could be, again, a friend or your mother or dominant female figure. Doesn't have to be like an intimate relationship, but a female who you had a close connection with. I feel like there's someone here getting blamed or blaming someone else for something they did. All right, I should just start clarifying. Because I want to start, I'm like, this hermit and this guy looks like the same person. Right? Right. He's in the reverse. No longer holding money or having money. He's a hermit. Time has gone on. He doesn't even cut his hair anymore. Doesn't trim his beard. Maybe someone used to live lavishly and they lost it all. I think there was either an imbalance of how much money was being spent or how much money was going to someone. I feel like either someone is blaming another person for money, but I keep wanting to say, like, this person was living an extravagant lifestyle. And it's almost like, not, all right, this is, now I feel like I'm getting it. Because it was very fishy or hard for me to clearly see. And I'm realizing this doesn't have to be money. This could be their time. This could be their energy. Someone has blamed another person. I feel like it's this Empress. I don't think that Empress lives a lavish lifestyle. I don't think she did live a lavish lifestyle. I think someone here did or does, and it costs them a lot of money living this type of lifestyle. And now they're left in hermit mode because there's no more money to go out and continue the lavish lifestyle that they've had. And they're like blaming someone for money when it's like, you're the one who was living in a castle with your dog and your full fucking fridge by the lake, having parties with people here or wherever, and now you can't afford that anymore, and you're going to blame it all on me, who spent all my time outside in nature. There's no pentacles around her. There's just naturalness. And I feel like there's someone getting blamed. This could be the split. This could be like looking for money. And it's just, I feel like this person is part of your con person. This is someone who let you think that you were on the same side. This person smiled in your face and was talking shit about you. This could be a friend, this could be a family member. This could be your ex who you thought you were still close with. I feel like they're fucking with the wrong one, dude. I don't know who the fuck this is, but it's like they're blaming the Empress, who is not the one to be blamed. She had the rose-tinted glasses on. She was the one who was conned because she's magical. She's magical, and this person was superficial and pretentious with their high lifestyle, their big lifestyle. And I feel like there's this feeling of not being able to afford things like you used to spend money on frivolously, and needing to like look back. You could be looking at bank statements, looking at how much money was ever given to someone, but there's something of a like someone is avoiding accountability. They are fighting to be accountable for their lifestyle. Maybe the Empress did spend a bunch of money. Wow, I don't think I've ever had a reading like this. It's like heavy about money. And for Gemini Cancer cusp, I mean. But as I even say that, I have to remember it's not just money. It's like time, it's energy spent. Maybe this Empress realized she was, like a light bulb went off. Realized she was being conned. I feel like someone maybe even was an eye-opening and enlightening. You don't have to put up with that. Giving a judgment call, like, you shouldn't have to put up with that. You shouldn't be lying awake at night. I think this was my person who was being taken advantage of. This could be an energy vampire. This is like they were sucking your mental, spiritual, physical energy, smiling in your face while talking shit about you and fighting accountability. And you had on these rose-tinted glasses because they were the Empress, or they were the Emperor, or they were supposed to be family, or they were supposed to be your best friend, and you just weren't seeing that you were being conned. This person was superficial and pretentious, which in essence can be like argued to be whittled down to be about money. They were about money, having money, making money, who's got more money, superficial and pretentious, where this other person was magical. Money didn't matter to them. Money isn't the be-all, end-all. Being a good person and having a good life is. And I think someone realizes that they've had these rose-tinted glasses on. I feel like this is like a truth bomb, though, or like it's not a peace offering. It's someone saying, like, you shouldn't be having to put up with this. Or maybe you realizing, I don't have to fucking put up with this. And I've said this in Gemini Cancer cusp readings before. I don't have to fucking put up with this. Page of Swords. I wanted to say cutting, like cutting someone off, or you were cut off, or you cut them off. I think it's the Death card just came out. That's Scorpio energy, and I do see Scorpio colors here. I feel like this is communicating and telling someone that you no longer want to talk to them, that you're no longer connected. You could have been asked what went on here, or someone was asked what was with the separation, and someone there's Gemini energy right here. You could be dealing with the Gemini. I'm seeing like someone having to explain why something changed, or what ended, how did it end, like an ending of some sort, maybe going into a hermit mode. This could be an actual death. A lot of air energy with the Gemini here, the Page of Swords, the Queen of Swords, and all these swords. So Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. I just saw this card too, Seven of Pentacles. The Empress reversed again. Eight of Wands reversed, 3. Dude, I don't know why I'm like, all right, this is starting to get very competitive. This could be between you and another woman. This could be you and your mother. This could be you and your best friend that was female. This could be just two dominant empresses who are secretly in competition with each other, or were in competition. But I have this feeling of that one is too worried about what's going on over here to be taking care of what she's doing over here. Like she's half-ass watering hers, but paying too much attention to how much pentacles and how much bigger that plan is over there. Maybe this has to do with weed. This also goes back to my feeling of like someone was spending money and living a lavish lifestyle, and either they can't anymore or they don't anymore, and they're not realizing like they're the ones that spent all that money to make that plant grow. They're the ones that invested in this. So how can you just blame like one? I hope this makes sense, because this is very vague to me, but there's something here to it. Like looking for your money back. All right, this is like let's say you owe, this is so bizarre, but this is coming to my mind. Let's say you and your friend went to a concert, I'll just use that, and you paid $100 for the 2 tickets, and they owe you $50, and like you go to park and it comes to paying, like they drove and it comes to pay to park, and they're looking for you to pay for the parking, when it's like, but you owe me money. Why? Or something like that, like buying the tickets and then they go get beers and go, hey, your beer was $6. You owe me money. Why would I give you money? You're just gonna, like, that doesn't, I don't know. Something like that. But I'm also thinking of it energetically. And energetically, this is like someone who, I'm getting like a narcissistic feeling of never enough. Like they need more attention. They need the attention of the person you're talking to. They need the attention of that person over there because you said they were cute. This is a competitive female. Or just person, and I think you found yourself in a competition that you didn't even sign up for. It's like, okay, this could be your mother, this could be your close female friend, it could be your sister, but I have a funny feeling it's another female. It's like a female to a female. And this might go back to what I've said in the last reading too. My June 7th reading has come into my mind. That was like the mayor. Like, this person doesn't like that you're known or well known. Being envious of that. Because that's like the energetic of what someone has. Like the notoriety, the popularity, being like almost jealous of that. But what I was gonna say is, like, this is like someone who has a whole house, beautiful done yard, beautiful everything, and they are getting jealous and snarky over their sister's picture of her dog posing in her small apartment where there is no yard and it's 100 degrees in the apartment. It's like, you have everything, what is to shit on me for? You know what I mean? Like, you have everything. It's like she doesn't want to see someone else win. She doesn't want to see someone else be deserving. I don't like this energy. It's also someone who's in a whole fucking marriage with kids and everything, who needs to have the attention of everyone around you guys all night on them, when it's like, you're the single one, they're in a whole marriage, so why do I feel like I'm in a competition with you tonight? You're not single. Something like that. This is also too, going back, like, an energetic thing. Blaming one person for money when they have a whole, they have other people here, they're buying food, they're going places, and then getting mad and accusing someone of needing to give them more money or attention, when it's like, but you have all that. You have all that and you spent all that money. I don't owe you shit. You don't deserve shit of this. You're not gonna win in this situation. This person will fight to avoid accountability. This person will move away from you to avoid accountability. This person will block you and ghost you to avoid accountability when you decide, or did decide, to stand up for yourself and say, you're not gonna treat me like this. This isn't acceptable. You're not gonna put me in my fucking feelings and in my head. I feel like there was a very, there was like a finale, final decision. So many swords. 6, 7, 8. Ooh, strength reverse, that's Leo. 4 of swords. 6, 7, 8. 8 of swords. All I can see is like a lot of shit talking that someone doesn't know about. You think you're doing right by someone and they're talking shit about you. Yeah, you thought you were doing right by someone. They were smiling in your face. I hate this energy because I've been here more than once. This is someone with insecurities who may have been bullied or hurt themselves. It could have been a divorce in the family. It could have been just like childhood shit. That it's like they have inner wounds and hurt that they fill by being pretentious and superficial and with monetary things. And there you are, all you want is a flower picked from the side of the rose. You're a Ferdinand the Bull. Like, you don't need much. It's the beauty in the world and the beauty in nature that speaks to you. And it's almost like hating that's how you are. Hating on that. Hating on that you like you can't be hurt by them either. Maybe they I feel like if they did hurt you, or however this sort of ended, it's like it killed them and pissed them off to see that you were so willing and able to just not accept it, drop all that shit, go take a dip in the pool of healing. It like pissed them off. It pissed them off. It pisses them off that you have healed and are healing, or maybe are a healer. However this resonates, please let me know in the comments. This person lacks inner strength, and you have it. Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords, Six of Swords. The Eight of Swords is right here, and the Four of Swords. This is heavy Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. This is heavy things being said, either like not nice things being said back and forth, or like shit talking that you were not aware of. Yeah, you were like, this ending was already dead and over with, and they're still up here thinking about it, talking about it. Because I think someone just wasn't gonna fight. Wasn't gonna put up with that shit. Normally the Five of Wands shows people fighting. They're not fighting on this one. They're all sitting passively. Someone was like, fuck this. I see that you're trying to bait me into an argument. I see that you're trying to blame me for things that aren't my fault. Fuck this. What are they gonna fight about? Who are they gonna fight with if they don't have someone to fight with or against? There's no one to fight with. There's nothing there's nothing to discuss if you don't give them an option to discuss it. Someone was like, you know what? It's over. I'm ending this. Sayonara. God bless. Ay, salud, as Tony would say. I get a very fuck this, I'm out. Fuck this, I'm out, and finding this peace and happiness once it was ended. This could be peace and happiness with your family, peace and happiness by yourself. think I'm going to title this. That's what I'm thinking about right now. This person may have used or misled you, or you feel competes with you. But the bottom line is, because you're so radiant and bright and healing and not with the shit, and this person is. This person's got inner issues. They lack inner strength. They're superficial, pretentious, and a con person. Anyone who goes around and gets, and like, I'm thinking about that Bob Marley quote that's like, stirring a love in a woman. And like, you're a weak person if you stir love in a woman and you don't intend on it. I also gotta have a feeling of like, being like, hey, you know what? Fuck it. What are you gonna do? It didn't work. See you later. And someone being like, what do you mean you're gonna choose the path of peace and self-healing? This is all your fault. When it's like, you're the one with the lavish lifestyle. You're the one that had the this and that going on, and you're the one who did XYZ. But it's my fault? Please let me know if it resonates. I'll talk to you soon.